Hello, how is everybody today? So, I'm just having a little walk to the shop, run out of cat litter, toilet roll and sugar, all the essentials. And I just thought I would jump in and do a little live video and talk about self-mastery. Self-mastery is literally mastering one area of your life at a time. And it's having a clear vision and clear goals in place of what you want to happen. And sometimes that feels overwhelming, sometimes it can create anxiety. But when you break it down into small, manageable chunks and you can see a clear vision of where you're heading, you're then able to master whatever it is you're trying to master. And if you start by mastering one area of your life at a time and you give yourself a year, so start off with this year. And at the beginning of the year, people generally have resolutions or goals they want to meet. So if you take one area of your life and 1 year and solely focus on what you want to achieve that year, just solely focus on it and solely focus on the end result. So just think by December 2025, I will have reached whatever it is that the end result is. That could be a home environment, it could be a relationship, it could be spending more time with friends and family, having more of a social life. It could be business, so it could be starting a business, it could be scaling your business and growing your business, it could be having more clients every month. There's so many different things in our lives that we can focus on dependent on what the result is that we want to get. And this year for me, I'm mastering my home environment. So I'm buying things every month off the list that I've wrote myself for things for my home and to create an office space. Then my second thing that I'm working on is mastering my finances, so mainly my debt. So literally mastering being debt free. And by 2025, December 2025, I will be debt free. And what I've done is I've broken it down. I know what monthly payments I'm paying off my debt. I pay them consistently every month. By 2025, I'll be debt free. I'm monthly consistently buying things for my home. So by December 2025, my home and hopefully my garden will be finished if I can find somebody to help me with my garden. So all this is in the grand plan, and all this is self-mastery, because once my home environment is finished and complete, I'll never have to touch it again for another few years. I will never have to spend any money on my home unless something breaks. Touch wood, hope it doesn't. But so my life will then go in ease and flow. And you know, the point of this video is to help you to live your life in ease and flow, to give you some tools and techniques to use to make your life easier. Because once things fall into place, everything else starts working out for you. There's going to be trials and tribulations along the way. You're going to come into challenges along the way. There's going to be things in your life that you just have no control over. And that's okay, because we can't control everything. But when there's something that we can control and we can focus on, then that's the time to focus on it. And people get so anxious and so overwhelmed, and you know, we have these, what I call a midlife crisis. We have these crisis points in our lives where we just don't know what to do, and we just don't know which way to turn, and we just don't know what we want anymore. And that's okay. Really is okay, because it's very, very normal. And everybody at some point in their life will go through a crisis point of not knowing what to do, which way to turn, who to ask. or just feel really overwhelmed with life and not know what they want anymore. You might get to a certain age and your time clock might start ticking if you're a woman, and you might start thinking, maybe I want to have a family, or maybe I want to get married. Or, guys, you might start thinking, maybe it's time to settle down, maybe it's time to find a partner, maybe I don't want to live the party lifestyle anymore, maybe I don't want to go travelling anymore, maybe I want to settle down and have a family. There's so many different points that we have in our lives that are crisis points, and that's okay. It really is okay, because everybody goes through it. Everybody goes through it at some point in their life. But if you get clarity on where you're heading, which is what the aim of this video is, if you get some clarity on where you're heading and you focus solely on that area of your life for a year, and you break it down into manageable goals for you, then by the end of the year you're going to be a lot further ahead than where you were at the beginning of the year. And every milestone that you hit, every goal that you hit, celebrate. Literally celebrate yourself. Celebrate. You could buy yourself some new clothes, or you could go out for dinner, or you could buy a bottle of Prosecco if you want to have a bottle of Prosecco. You could meet up with friends and family and tell them how well you're doing and discuss your goals and what you've achieved. You could get on social media to your network of people and celebrate each milestone so you've got encouragement and support. There's so many things that you can do to celebrate, and this will just move your life forward. So if you're feeling stuck and you're at a crossroads, or you're having a midlife crisis and you just wanted some clarity on where you're heading, take notes from this video, put them into action, get focused, and just focus on smashing the next however many months there is of 2025, and pull yourself out of your midlife crisis. See you later. Have a good day.